we want you all to come in on this for the next 7 weeks. We are going to give you examples, illustrations on behaviors that are destructive to theirs marriage.
Whosoever marriage.
Whosoever marriage, right?
Yes, yes. So we're excited about this because you know, we value marriage and we suspect that you do so as well. But we know that there are certain things that can harm the marriage or relationship.
That's true. And man, you know, you can contest to this. You know, on that RPM gauge, any type of gauge, you have it's color coded. It's green. As long as you're in the green, you good.
Yeah.
When that needle start moving over to the yellow, oh, let's caution here. Let's see, find out what's going on. And guess what? If you ignore that yellow, guess what you're gonna be at? You're gonna be in the red. And you are, well, it's past warning again. When it gets into red, you're about to self-destruct.
Oh my goodness. And that's the zone we do not want to be in.
No, we're going to get all the way back.
So as we think about this, and we're going to be talking about these behaviors, not necessarily in order of rank or importance, but we do understand that they are all important. These are things that we will want to avoid. Critical behaviors that we want to avoid as we're looking to build marriages that reflects the heart of God.
Okay, so let me just pull one out there. Disrespect.
Oh boy, that's a heavy one.
Disrespect.
Yeah.
Disrespect is so detrimental when it comes to marriage, when it comes to relationship, when it comes to intimacy as well.
Absolutely. So disrespect, you guys, you know, this is really put in very simple form. It just means being rude. You know, now if you want me to dress it up a little bit, we can use words such as impolite.
Yeah.
We can use words such as devaluing, dishonoring, or even being dismissive towards your mate.
So what are some of the ways, some of the behaviors that look like disrespect? When you try to talk over your spouse. Your spouse is trying to make a point. Your spouse is having a casual conversation, but you just talk over, you just jump in and just take over the conversation.
Ooh, yeah, that's enough stated right there. There's no more to be
added
to that.
Let's turn it off and go. Bye-bye. See y'all later.
No more to be added to that, because what it does suggest is that, you know, you are pushing your spouse out of the way, and you are suggesting that your point of view and that your point is so much more significant than your partner's. You know, another one that I think about is really not being on time.
Ooh.
Not being on time. And ladies, I have to say, sometimes this is an area that we all have to come up to. That if we have established...
Is being late disrespect?
Yes, absolutely. We've established to leave the house at 9:45, and your husband is sitting over there and he's ruling.
He's sitting in the car.
Oh, well, he's in the car. He's ruling. It's not just past 9:45. It's like 10:15.
Yeah.
Come on. We gotta come up. We have to elevate. And I should say, it's not just ladies.
It's not just ladies.
But men do this as well. So this also can show up in, hey, if you told your spouse that, hey, I will call you back in 10-15 minutes, do so, right? And certainly we understand that sometimes things do come up, and if that is part of the situation, acknowledge it. But when we have moved over to where this is habitual, it is disrespect.
Yes, because, I mean, just allow yourself enough time to be on time. If you're on time, you're late, right?
That's right, you're on time. Yeah, so come on, ladies, let's do better. Let's beat them to the vehicle. Let's get there at 9:40 and say,
okay, man. We'll see on that one. Yes, the next one is...
What? Wait a minute, I don't mean it. Oh, that phone thing.
Oh my goodness. That phone, that FaceTime, that thing. This is so disrespectful in a relationship, especially when your spouse is trying to conversate with you or trying to engage with you. Not just your spouse, but your children, your boss, your employer, your employer.
We're talking about marriage.
Okay, I'm married. But marriage as well. It's disrespectful.
Yeah, because again, this is a behavior which says that you're turning away from your spouse and you're turning towards something else. And what again, it is suggesting that you are dismissing them. You're choosing something else that you are, in a very subtle way, that you're saying is much more important than your spouse's presence And you know, one of the areas that, listen, sometimes we like the idea of not judging, because we're guilty of this ourselves, that sometimes we go out to dinner, I intentionally leave my phone in the vehicle.
She does.
But sometimes as we're out, we're observing and watching people.
Just like one yesterday, we went from Father's Day, we went out to eat dinner, and majority of the tables we passed, someone had a cell phone and was on the phone while the other person was just looking or talking.
Yeah, they were together but not together.
Yeah.
So hey, we've set aside time. You set aside time to connect, to do a date night, a date breakfast, or whatever it is. Hey, let's leave those cell phones out of the picture.
Yes, and those are some behaviors that will that will damage a marriage.
I thought you were going to talk about the one that you've had to grow in. Oh, and
see, I was trying to hurry to close it out. Oh, good. Well, I mean, stonewalling.
Stonewalling, yeah, that thing right there when you're turning away and you refuse to engage because you know you've got an emotional.
You ask me one, and I just give you a one-word answer.
Yeah, that's stonewalling. So we're just blocking all types of interaction. So good, we understand. A lot of times we may have different opinions and perspectives, but it is about how we handle it.
So Father, deliver us from stonewalling and myself as well. Stonewalling is detrimental.
Yeah, but I got one more. One more came to me as we were talking, and you say, you know, and maybe throwing you under the bus, but not in.
Oh, wait, this is me. This is a disrespect video, right? Okay, all right, go ahead.
Wait, so this is a key one, you guys. When you're negatively talking about your spouse with someone else, that's a form of disrespect. And we understand that, yeah, all of us have our pressure points and our pain points, and we've just had enough moments. But when we are turning our mouths against our spouses to someone else.
You know, sometimes you might just need somebody to talk to. Sometimes you might just be at that point where, you know what, I just need to talk to somebody. I need to know if somebody else is going through the same thing I'm going through.
And that's okay, but here's the thing. When you are operating in a place of criticizing, degrading your spouse and someone else, that's
my goodness.
That's not processing. You know, that's not coming into agreement in prayer. That's more of really a heart of the matter where you have now moved over into, you know, attacking their character, and you're presenting yourself as if you may have arrived.
Yes.
So certainly we don't want to engage in those types of behaviors. We don't want to allow the enemy to have a foothold.
And not only that, you open up a whole nother portal. You open up you giving the enemy an invitation. Okay,
Absolutely.
The gates are open. The gates are unlocked. Yeah. You can come in. Any type of spirit can come in. So you opening up the portal when you do that as well.
So certainly, as you suggested earlier, we all need safe places where we can be able to share and process, find that place, but also still yet too, as you are sharing, don't do it at the expense of dehumanizing your spouse.
Wow. Yes.
You want to speak about your spouse in a way that's going to protect their dignity as well as yours.
And if you're going to criticize, let it be constructive criticism. Let it be something that's going to build you up, that's going to be applicable so that your marriage can grow and get better.
That's right, absolutely.
Okay, so what's your takeaway today? What's your main point that you would take away today?
Yeah, the one that, you know, I think connects with me the most is making sure that that on time one, man.
Oh,
yeah, that one. Yeah.
Okay.
Not keeping you in the vehicle waiting.
Oh, wow. Okay, she is delivered, healed, set free.
And what about you?
Yeah, I would be the stonewall. You know, I built that early in our marriage. I admit, I'm a stonewalling person.
You used to be.
I used to be. Well, yeah, I'll be living. Let me live like that. I'll be living. Okay, but yes, that stonewalling, that is just so detrimental to your married men. Be able to open up and talk. Find a safe time. Find a safe way to have a conversation with your spouse without shutting down or shutting out or turning your back
Exactly. So with that being stated, we look forward to seeing you all next week.
Don't miss it. Don't miss it.
And remember to like, share, and subscribe, and continue to do the work of making your marriage better.
Because at the 7th week, we're gonna have a quiz, and we'll see you have y'all up and be open taking notes.
Okay.
I'm Marvin.
And I'm Dr. Lila.
Bye bye.